Alright, what is up guys, Patriots here, and today I'm bringing you some more Modern Warfare 3. This is a domination on Barca. I'm not sure what this map is called. I haven't played this game in a while. Sorry, I apologize. I don't play this game often enough to know what this map is called. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter, so we're just going to move on. But as you somehow know from the title of the video, since I haven't really decided what to call it yet, this is about playing competitive Call of Duty, and I've said this a million times before, and I'm very serious, and it never works out, and then after my effort, I get bored of trying and just give up, and then 2 months down the line, I get back where I am again. So, basically what I'm trying to say is, even though PC people would laugh at me, Call of Duty is competitive on consoles. You know, that's how it's played. It's on console. That's that. No, PC guys would say you can never have a competitive game on console, or at least a shooter that, well, I guess that would be the only competitive game you could have on console, since you don't have like StarCraft type things on consoles. But anyway, the point is, I want to start a competitive team. I'm sick and tired of not doing this, like that the Call of Community, whatever it exactly called. They're doing the 500, I think it's 12-man, 512 team 4v4 tournament to qualify for that, the actual tournament on the 22nd, so you can play with the big guys. And, you know, not that I need to play with the big guys, that wasn't my motivation. My motivation was, here is a competitive tournament, free to enter, which most Icons tournaments are. They basically run one every week, but most of them are anyway. But I figured, you know, this was a way I could get a random group of 4 guys together, you know, and maybe if things clicked on Saturday, you know, maybe I could convince them we should run with this. This is good. You know, we got something here. Let's go. You know, we didn't have to win, but we could have done well. You know, unfortunately, I got one guy, and Aviator started talking about it again, you know, retweeting people, you know, trying to find teams, and, you know, by the time you know it, teams are filled, done. Can't get a spot. So, it didn't work out. That guy said, you know, I'm not interested in doing the competitive thing. He said at the beginning, his, you know, message was, I'm not serious about doing this, but, you know, I want to have some fun, maybe meet some people. And that was cool with me for, you know, this weekend. But I figured, you know, maybe he wasn't the guy, but if we got, you know, 2 others, maybe take those 2 others, find one more guy, you know, that's a pair of 4. Let's go, let's run with this. We're going somewhere, we're doing something. Because the only time I hate MW3 is in public rooms. I've never played it competitively, really, but I know that it's Call of Duty competitively. You know, you shoot people, they die, that happens, done. You know, it's not gonna... Nothing that they did in MW3 really is going to mess with that, other than the, you know, inevitable spawn system bullshit. But I think I've been told they've fixed that to an extent, so that's not even my concern. My only concern now is finding a team, which isn't easy. Now, the criteria for my team, because you people can join, is you have to be on Xbox. It's going to be an Xbox team. Why? Because that's where all the teams are hanging out right now. If it comes out down the line, you know, when MLG decides what the hell they're doing, that MW3 is going to be on PS3, they'll switch over, I'll switch over. That's that. But as of right now, things are on Xbox. All the tournaments every weekend are on Xbox. You know, Xbox is the place to be right now. Sorry. I have nothing against PS3, but the tournaments are there, the teams are there, you know, the community's there right now, and that's where I want to be. If the tournaments and everything switch over to PS3, I'm with you. I'm jumping. I'm good. But where they're not right now, I need to be where they are. So that's one thing, Xbox. Secondly, US. Why the US, you may ask? Because I know I have a lot of people from Europe who watch these videos and stuff, but first of all, it's a time zone thing. It's, you know, even if you're on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast, it's easier to coordinate times, you know, 3 hours apart than it is 4 or 5 hours apart, you know. almost a completely different thing. Because, you know, East Coast, West Coast, U.S., we can work it out, you know. I can get on at 5 o'clock when you get on at 2 o'clock or whatever. And it's okay, but, you know, when I'm going to the point where I'm getting home and it's already 7 o'clock there, and then, you know, I want to play for 3 hours, but, you know, it's 10 o'clock there now and you have to go to bed. It just doesn't work. It's hard to do, and the other thing is connections. Your connection would be really crappy, and you know, it wouldn't be good for you, wouldn't be good for me, wouldn't be good for anyone. So it would just be frustrating for you to try to connect to me in the first place. It's bad enough when we're in public games and it's, you know, we're not really playing for anything. Not that in tournaments, when you know, free tournaments, you're really playing for anything, but you know, the tournament brings out the competitive, you know, atmosphere, and you want to win. You don't want to be, you know, well, I would have won, however, you know, I'm playing on this, you know, shitty United States connection, so U.S., or technically Canada, North America. There you go. North America, that's the team I'm looking for. Skill level-wise, I mean, I don't want to say, you know, it can be anyone, because obviously there's competitive players, and then there's just players, you know. You might be a really fun guy to hang out with in a public match, but if you can't shoot things that aren't moving, I cannot try to do a competitive team with you. Like, I'm not going to say, I am an MLG pro, I'm going to go to the next MLG event and storm right through, be the best player, Corey Dunn's going to be shouting my name, and I'm going to be the coolest man on earth, and that I'm not good. I'm not. But I'm decent, and if you're my level, better would be good, because doesn't that mean, you know, we're doing pretty well, since I'm above average, I'll say. So, you know, my level of skill, a little bit lower, a little bit higher, somewhere around there. You know, you can't be blind, but you know what I'm saying. You can't be blind, okay? Mike, obviously, competitive team, Mike, and you know, the skill thing, and you know, the dedication. I'm not gonna say we're gonna, you know, get on at 2 o'clock and we're gonna play till 8 o'clock every day. You know, I'm not like that. I don't want to do that, and it's kind of annoying. But we're not gonna, you know, get a team together and go play 10 game battles matches and go 0-10. You know, we'll find other teams, we'll scrim other teams, we'll do things like that, you know, kind of practice runs. Because I've been on teams before that they just want to play game battles, just want to play game battles, just want to enter tournaments, just want to play game battles. That doesn't work, because, you know, it will after, you know, 100 tries, but, you know, when you're 0-20 on your game battles team, you know, who cares if you're good now? Because now you gotta wait till next season because you're 0-20. Okay, you know, it's great. Now we're on a 20-game win streak. Well, now we're 20-20. So it's just, you know, the dedication. You gotta be available often enough. I mean, you don't need to be available every day, every hour. You know, I'm fine. We don't need to be completely hardcore, because most of the pro teams aren't like that. And I don't want to be over the top, you know, dedicated and stuff. But you gotta be there. You gotta be willing to play, willing to communicate. And I want to be friends. I don't want to be like the dictator. You know, technically I'll be team leader, I guess. But I ain't gonna be a dictator. We're all in this thing together. I'm gonna be team leader because I'm gonna create the team on Game Battle site. That's basically the deal. Last but not least, final gibberish. Like I said, gonna compete on game battles and probably icons tournaments, and I guess any other tournaments we, you know, stumble upon. Because I know Newegg was doing a tournament. I'm not sure if that was paid or, you know, pro team thing, but there's other tournaments around. But you know, mainly to start with, icons and game battle stuff. So, you know, leave your Xbox name below. I'll come play with you. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if we get along at all, and we'll go from there. That'll be that. So I'm interested in getting into Modern Warfare 3 competitive Xbox. Leave your name below if you're interested. Thank you guys for watching, Patriots, and I'll see you all later.